Hey guys, and welcome to another speed paint. This is actually the very first speed paint I've done for a commission, so that's pretty cool. This commission was for a YouTube channel called Fried Bytes. It's a really cool gaming channel run by two girls who are so cute and funny, and I don't know, like I've been binging their videos since last night, and so I have to get back on that to catch up. I've been watching their Life is Strange playthrough, but I just noticed that they did a playthrough for Until Dawn, which I was obsessed with for a while last year, so I'm gonna have to get on that playthrough as fast as I can. Oh my gosh, I miss that game so much. So anyways, since this is a commission for a really cool gaming channel, I thought this would be a good speed paint to talk about video games and all that really cool stuff because video games are so good and so fun. And I wasn't really like a huge gamer. I don't know if I would consider myself a huge gamer. I do like playing video games, but not, you know, not super obsessed. I mean, I do become obsessed when I play like Zelda games, but it's just I would probably prefer drawing over playing video games. That's a huge lie. Video games is way more fun than drawing. But anyways, let's talk about video games. So the very first gaming system that me and my brother had was a Nintendo 64, and there are only a few games that I remember. I remember we had a Winnie the Pooh game, which I don't even know if we ever finished, but it was with Tigger. I think he was like the main character, and I really loved that one. I mean, it's a baby game, but back then I loved it. We had the Bugs Life game on the Nintendo 64, and I remember loving that too, except the level, I think it might have been the second or third level with the grasshoppers like coming into the ant hill thing. That part scared me. And then and in the Winnie the Pooh game, the scary trees scared me. And okay, what else? The Toy Story game, I had that too. And then that one boat one, the boat racing game, I don't know what it's called. I wish I knew, but I remember really liking that one too, but I never won. Let's see, Mario Kart, I had Mario Kart on that. That's so fun. I love Mario Kart. What am I even doing? I'm not supposed to be listing every single game that I played. I don't know why I started doing that. I guess I was just kind of like thinking about the sweet past and being a very tiny child playing those games. The first game that I remember really enjoying was Mario Sunshine. It came with our GameCube, and I don't even know if I played it a lot. I probably just watched my brother play it. He's younger than me, he's 3 years younger, but he was always a bigger gamer than me. But I remember loving that game, and back then he was afraid of the eel level, the eel where you clean his teeth, and I would do that level for him. I love that level. But now my current favorite level from that game is the manta ray one from the hotel level. If you guys remember that. I know I heard a lot of people didn't like that level, but I don't know, I just really loved it. Let's see. I didn't get my first like personal gaming system, I guess, until I got the Nintendo DS. I got that when I was like in 6th grade because it was the biggest thing and everybody had one except me. And my mom said that if I got good grades for the whole year, I could get a DS. So I got good grades and I got my own DS on Christmas and I was so happy. And then my brother got jealous, and so he got one the next week without working for it, and I was so angry, and I still hold that against him and her because I had to work for mine. I had to get good grades. All he did was cry, and he got one, but whatever. And then the next gaming system that I got that was just for me is the Wii U, and I got that for Wind Waker. So I'm going to talk about Zelda really fast because Zelda, to those of you who don't know, is my number one favorite gaming series or franchise or whatever. The Zelda games that I've played in order from when I played them was Skyward Sword, and then Wind Waker, Minish Cap, oh jeez, Twilight Princess, Link Between Worlds, and then Majora's Mask. I haven't gotten Ocarina of Time yet, but I did see it at Target, so I'm gonna go back and buy that. It's only $40 right now. And I was originally gonna talk a lot about Legend of Zelda, but I don't want this whole video to be dedicated to that. I already have something else for that. So I'm just going to do something brief about it. Legend of Zelda is my all-time favorite gaming franchise or series. It helped me through a lot, especially like Wind Waker. I remember playing that in 2013 when the HD version came out. I got the Wii U just for that. And 2013 was by far my worst year ever. I was going through so much. So I would distract myself by playing that game. I think that's the good thing about video games. They help distract you from the real world and stuff. I know some people feel the same thing about reading, but I couldn't care less about reading, honestly. I mean, reading and playing video games pretty much does the same thing where it distracts you from the real world and it puts you in this whole new world and you feel like you're the character kind of. You have some kind of relationship with them. But I don't know, I just always liked video games more just because it was more interactive and you can kind of, with certain games you can kind of pick your own path. Zelda, there is one path really to go, but you also have side missions that are usually optional, so that's super fun and I like collecting stuff. I was never really, well, so you know how you could always 100% a game by collecting everything and doing all of the side missions, etc., etc. I've always wanted to do that, but I don't think I've ever managed to do that for a Zelda game. There's always certain things that I couldn't finish. Like for Twilight Princess, I pretty much collected everything and did every side mission except the one where you have to find, what are they called? All the Poes. I could never find all the Poes. I think there's 60 Poes, and I think the highest I've gotten was 58. I could not find the last two. And I played that game 3 times and I could never find all of them. And I even used like a walkthrough, which I try not to use unless I'm like super, super stuck. And I just can't. I can't find all of them and it sucks. Oh wait, I lied. I'm pretty sure there's something else that I haven't done. Anytime there is anything related to fishing in a Zelda game, I tend not to do it. Fishing is just too boring for me. Unless it's the fishing in Wind Waker in which you just throw bait into the water so that you can fill out your whole map. I did that, but I don't really count that as fishing. But yeah, Twilight Princess did not do the fishing. I need to stop talking about Zelda right now because I could go on forever. Let's talk about other games I've played, okay? Okay, other games. Mario Kart, I've played so many. I don't know if I've played every single Mario Kart, but I've played at least 90% of all Mario Karts. I've also played Smash Brawl, but I'm not very good. I've always wanted to main as Link, but Link is just such a hard character for me to play. I usually, like in the beginning, the first time I would play the Wii version of Smash Brawl, I would main as Pit, but I realized that I'm actually okay at Marth, so Marth is my main. I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but Marth is so pretty, so I main as him. And I think I still main as him. He's the only character I'm okay at. And Pit, but I've never been good at Link, so that sucks. I suck at Link to the point where I was playing Smash Brawl with my brother and a bunch of my cousins that visited from El Salvador, whatever, and my uncle, and I ended up being the last one against my brother because, as I said, my brother is a huge gamer and he's like the best in the family, whatever. And it was a miracle that I was even playing against him, and I was playing as Link, and I was trying my gosh dang best, but my uncle said, Leslie, are you even trying? Because it just didn't look like I was doing a very good job. I just really suck at Link and it sucks. Okay, gotta move on from that. Oh geez, how could I forget? I also went through a Sonic phase. Like, not really, okay, well, I'm not gonna talk about that very much, but I was in love with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. I love those, especially what are they called? The chows. I hope I don't know how you pronounce them. I call them chows. The little things that they're so cute and you can raise them and hatch them from eggs. I love those. And I played Sonic Riders and I don't know, I don't think I played a lot of Sonic games, but I definitely had them in my top favorites. Those were like my entire childhood. And you know how sometimes you could have too many chows? I don't like they wouldn't let you get any more, I think. Did you ever have to throw away or like send off a chow and then you got really, really depressed because they were like your children? That would happen to me a lot. It was really sad. Oh my goodness, this is probably one of my longest speed paints and all I did was talk about video games. I gotta stop it right here. Alright, thank you so much for watching and thank you to Fried Bites for commissioning me. I had so much fun drawing this and I'm really happy with how it turned out and I'm glad you like it. Your banner looks amazing. The colors you chose were fantastic. You guys are also really fun and hilarious, so I really hope you guys keep making videos because I need to continue watching those. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself. And okay, bye!